Locate and read the complete Radiant Link installation instruction package inside the control panel. Determine the best orientation for the plenum. One of the large removable plenum access panels should be directly above the front of the furnace, with the plenum coil connections on the opposite side of the furnace return air ductwork. Measure the furnace top supply air opening size and cut an opening to suit in the bottom of the plenum. Determine how the supply air ductwork will be configured to minimize airflow restrictions and cut a suitable opening in the top of the plenum. Be careful not to damage the coil within the plenum. The coil can be removed first if necessary. Set the plenum on top of the furnace. Once the plenum is in place and the supply air ductwork is attached, silicone seal or foil tape the plenum duct connections to minimize air leakage. If air conditioning is being provided, mount the air conditioning A coil on channels inside the plenum and provide openings in the front or back of the plenum. These are the sides with the access panels for the refrigerant and drain piping. Securely mount the control panel to a wall in the furnace room. Use suitable 20 mm diameter copper or PEX piping and fittings to connect the control panel to the plenum coil and to the radiant floor or wall manifolds. Remember that the piping materials and installation practices must be suitable for hydronic heating systems and installed by qualified tradespeople in accordance with the requirements of the local code authorities. Pipe the control panel discharge A on the control panel side to the plenum coil inlet connection B. Pipe the relief valve discharge in the control panel to a floor drain. Pipe the plenum coil discharge connection C to the control panel side inlet connection D. Provide an air vent at this location, or at the highest part of the system. Pipe the discharge E on the control panel bottom to the radiant floor supply manifold. Pipe the inlet F on the control panel bottom to the radiant floor return manifold. Remove the cover from TACO 4-zone controller within the control panel if the area with the radiant heating is to be controlled by a thermostat. Provide and install a low-voltage thermostat and connect it to the two Zone 1 thermostat terminals. If a thermostat isn't being used, provide a jumper wire between these terminals, allowing the pump to operate continuously. If the furnace is equipped with air conditioning, the Radiant Link system must be interlocked with the air conditioning so that it can't operate when the air conditioning is on. Remove the jumper wire from between Zone 1 terminals 3 and 4 and provide an interlock to the air conditioning controls to break the connection between terminals 3 and 4 when the air conditioning operates. Fill the system while bleeding air from the air vent at the system high point. Open the drain valve on the radiant floor supply manifold and provide a temporary drain hose to the nearest floor drain. Close the valve in the control panel in the radiant floor supply line. Using a garden hose, flush the system with tap water until the water running to the drain is clean and sediment-free. Pressure test the entire system, including underfloor piping, to 30 psi. After the system is tested, blow out the piping using an air compressor to ensure that all water is removed from the in-floor piping. Charge the system with a solution of 25% inhibited propylene glycol and soft water. Plug in the control panel power cord and adjust the thermostat so that the pump operates. Bleed all air out of the entire system one floor loop at a time and continue to charge the system with the glycol solution until the system pressure registers 20 psi on the control panel pressure gauge. If the system pressure drops below 20 psi, add more glycol solution and bleed air from the system. Complete the system commissioning checklist as follows. Check for leaks. Confirm that all air is bled from the system. The system pressure should never drop below 20 psi. A drop in pressure indicates either air in the system or a leak. Confirm that the pump starts on a call for heat from the thermostat in the area with the radiant floor heating. Adjust the furnace thermostat so that the furnace goes into heating mode. The connection on the plenum coil top inlet should be cool to touch, and the connection on the plenum coil bottom discharge should be warm to touch. Confirm that during the heating season, the furnace fan runs continuously and is set to on at the furnace thermostat. Confirm that the pump does not operate when the furnace air conditioning is on. For more information, visit our website at embodiedenergy.ca.